Hi students, welcome to this course, PLC Automation, an Introduction to Programmable Logic Controller. I am Professor Yao. PLC Counter Functions, Objectives, the keywords, Associated Circuitry, PLC Counter Functions, Process Control, Combinations of counters and timers, Apply to. At the end of this chapter, you will be able to describe the PLC counter functions. These some of the major counting functions used in circuits and process. Apply the PLC counter function and associated circuitry to process control. Apply combination of counters and timers to process control. Introduction. The keyword: mechanical, electrical, and electronic types. Count pose, high frequency counting, programming format, up and down counters, a preset count. PLC counters have programming formats which are similar to timer formats. One counter input furnishes count pose, which the PLC function analyzed. Another input usually carries out enable and reset. Conventional counters replaced by PLC counter function include mechanical, electrical, and electronic types. Most PLC contain both up and down counters, which function similarly. Some PLC also includes a combination up and down counter in one function. Others contain special high-speed counters for high-frequency counting capabilities. The up counter counts from 0 up to a preset count, where some indicating action takes place. The down counter starts from the preset number and down count to 0, where the indicating action takes place. PLC counters. The keyword: the preset value, increments, a functional timing diagram, the block format, increments by 1 is reached beyond the preset value, increments down by 1. Coil format. Figure 10.1 shows 4 configurations of typical PLC counter functions. Figure 10.1a1 is the basic PLC counter function, which is the same for up and down counters, except for the destination of UC or DC. Figure 10.1a1 is one format, the block format, and is the one we use in this chapter. This is a PLC counter functions format. This is the preset block format. The count at which the counter output is to go on is entered into the preset space. The count can be a constant as shown 21, or can be a register which has a varying value from the process. For the up counter, the count starts at 0 and increments by 1 each time IN1 is pushed on. When the preset value is reached, the output control relay 17 goes on. As the count goes on beyond the preset value, the output stays on. Opening in number 2 at any time resets the counter to 0. The down counter operates in a similar manner. The count starts at the preset value and increments down by 1 each time the input in 01 goes on. When the count reaches 0, the output goes on. Figure 10.1A2 shows a coil format found in some PLC models. The counter output is internal logic. The counter 32 counts to 21 and turns on. To actuate an output, a program line uses a contact from the count logic 32 to actuate the output 74. Some of PLC contain an additional up and down counters, such as shown in figure 10.1b. This is the counter coil format. This is the up-down combination counter. There are 3 inputs, one for up count and one for down count, and enable reset input. The up or down counter can be used as a single function when the process uses an up and a down counter in tandem. The preset can be set to a value as shown, or can be set at the maximum count if you only wish to observe the net count in the designated register, holding register 102. One precaution when using this function is to know whether the function will accept negative numbers in case the net count goes negative. Some PLC contain a high-speed counters as shown in figure 10.1c. Refer to the PLC operating manuals for the frequency at which the high-speed counter operates. This picture shows the high-speed counter. In some application, it may wish to stop the count for a time without it resetting to 0 and then start counting again later where the count left off. This is accomplished as shown in figure 10.1d. The enable and the reset inputs are separate for this counter function. This picture shows the counter with separate enable and reset. Figure 10.1e illustrates the Allen-Bradley up counter function along with the functional timing diagram. The Allen-Bradley down counter function is similar. This is the Allen-Bradley counter up counter format. And this is the timing diagram. Homework. Handwriting all keywords and submitting them to course Facebook. Just do the online quiz. And see you next time.